So this video is all about the security information and event management station and collection of logs from the Suricata device and other devices in the infrastructure. So let's get over and have a look at the Splunk device, and then let's do a ping, and let's see whether that ping gets alerted by Suricata and forwards data to the Splunk device. So let's get into the Splunk device first. Let's have a look and see what's happening over there. So to do a new search on the Splunk in the last 60 minutes, I've got index of star, and that should search any indexes, any records in the last 60 minutes. So I can see here that I'm getting some security Suricata event log, and if you look on the side here, you've got the host and the source types, which gives you an idea of what we've got here. This is the Splunk device, this is the Suricata device here, this is the Windows server, this is the Palo Alto device, and this is the Cisco switch. So over on the topology, let's have a look and let's just make sure that we're getting data through, say, from the Cisco switch. So if I pull up the Cisco switch here, and I also pull up the Splunk service here, what we've got is the device here, which is the Cisco switch. I've already generated some data here, but what I'm going to do is, if you check out this time and date here, so I've got 8/12. So let's go back to the Cisco switch, and let's just shut down this gig 01/3 again. So that's going down, and then just let's do a no shut, and that should come back. So you'll see that exactly what's on the screen here: administratively down, and they change the state to down, and that's going up, down. So what we can do is go back onto the Splunk station here, do a research, and we've got a different time here coming back, and it generates the same text there as being up, down. So that's sort of proving that I'm getting log data from the Cisco device. So let's just have a look at that, and so let's just show you what I've got generated there. So here's the logging host IP address, and the transport is UDP port 515. So I've changed that 515 just so that I can clarify that it's normally 514, but I've changed it so that I can see it in the Splunk device, and it's just a way of being able to search for that port number. So that's the Cisco device. Let's have a look at some Palo Alto logs now. So if you go and search for all devices, and that's going to come back. Let's go for the source type, or the host, sorry, and I think it's 254. Let's have a look at that. So this is the Palo Alto traffic being generated from that port. So that's just some data that's coming through. Port 514, this really, it's just Syslog stuff, and and there we go. So that's the Palo Alto device. We're getting syslog information from the Palo Alto device there, and the Windows Server. So let's go back and let's have a look at the Windows Server. Should be quite a lot of, you've got the source types. You can see we've got a Windows security event log there. We've got some CPU and memory. That's both from the Windows Server. Let's have a look at this Windows event log system. Let's just see what's coming through for that. So you've got the event codes, and if you want to search for an event code, you could do, which is being generated. So that's the the Windows, and if you wanted to do the source, I think you can do the host as well. So the WinServe host. So nothing. Oh, there we go. There we go. So so that's just searching for the host as well. So lots of information coming from the Windows Server as well there. So I think that on the Suricata device now, the last one, let's just have a look at that. So if we just do a search for all in the last 60 minutes, so this is the Suricata data, comes through as formatted as well as so you can sort of search for it more. So this is the Suricata kind of data coming through. So these are Suricata stats, and if you wanted to search for alerts, you could do as well. So also it comes through as a DNS. It's doing some sort of DNS and flow records. So a lot of data from the Suricata system there. So let's have a look at the Suricata device here and how it's being used to detect problems in the network. So I've set up a alert, and I've set up the alert so that if any pings are generated across this line here, it gets mirrored through the span port to the Suricata device, gets picked up, and then generates that alert and forwards it to the Splunk device. So let's have a look at that and see if we can start to generate some pings through the device. Let's go over to the Splunk and let's have a look at that. I'm looking for an alert coming through. So there's two things with the Suricata. Sometimes it comes through as formatted text, and sometimes it comes in as a fast log as well. So this is the fast log that's and I've got a ping detected here. So these might be the ping that I've just done, or it might be some other pings. What did it go to the let's just have a look and check that out. 1254 1254 from 1248. So this is 210, but it'll be showing it so it's going through the switch. That's why it's not showing on here as the coming from. So that's interesting, really. It only shows the data going through the switch. So that's some pings being generated through and being seen on the device. So if you wanted to do a let's just highlight that and add it to the search. So what we look for is ping detected, and it will search for all those alerts being generated by the Suricata device. So as it comes in as 2 alerts, let's see whether I can so I'll click stats. I'm going to add that to the search, but then I'm going to go to the search on here and type in alert, and this is a alert and a ping detected. So it just shows you that there are different ways of looking for the alert data. So in the Suricata device, I've set up a signature ID to alert me to pings being generated. So to kind of clarify what we've done here, we've set up a SIEM system to collect Syslog data from the devices and have that collected in one area in the Splunk device. And also we've set up a Suricata mirrored port, a span port, so that an alert has been generated and fed back to the device, so that you can see that there's a need for the Suricata device. It's problematic to get set up, and it's sometimes difficult to see on the Splunk device really what's happening. And I think from what I can see, you've really got to know the Splunk interface, and that will help you to understand what's happening. So if I do a search for all the events in the past 60 minutes, I've got 1,425 events in the last hour. So you do get a lot of generated traffic, and there's no real traffic going through. If there was real traffic going through, you'd see a lot more logs. So thanks for coming and having a look and seeing what I've been doing with this lab. It's not easy to set up. Lots of things to do with the Suricata, lots of rabbit holes to fall down, and same again with the Splunk device there. But stick with it. It can be done, and there's a lot of learning to happen if you do follow along. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon. Bye.